Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Michael, your host here on MTT Finance. On this channel, we typically talk about money, budgeting, getting out of debt, and overall financial planning to help you better prepare for your future. We're going to be diverging a little bit away from our typical pattern of how I do things on the channel and talking more about stuff that's going on in the news. Earlier this week, Congress finally came to the decision and an agreement to pass another stimulus package, this time a $900 billion package for Americans. This differs from the first package, which was a $2 trillion package. So this time around, you're going to be getting a little bit less money from the government. How this plays out per household is that it will be $600 per adult in the household and $600 per child in the household. The criteria for receiving the package is the same. You have had to make less than $75,000 in the year of 2019. And if you made between $75,000 and $95,000 in 2019, then your stimulus package will be adjusted. Needless to say, many Americans are going to be excited about getting another check from the government with some money that they can put towards their bills and their needs. And hey, let's face it, who doesn't like getting money, and especially at a time like this? But what I wanted to cover in today's video is how to best utilize this stimulus check for your household. Now, everyone's financial situation is different, and I'm not going to pretend to know about what's going on in your life and what's best for you. In fact, as a disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. My degree is in healthcare, not in finances. But I'm wanting to share these ideas with you. That way, when you do have this windfall of money, it doesn't catch you off guard and then you go spend it on something you'll later regret and do an impulse buy. So it should go without saying that the stimulus check should obviously go towards paying your bills and your needs. That's criteria number one. However, I'm not going to really talk about it because I believe that's kind of the common sense point of why the government is even dishing out the stimulus package in the first place. However, I would like to talk about three other uses that you can put your stimulus package to work for you with. The first one being to use your stimulus package to pay off any high interest debt that you may have occurred over the course of the pandemic. This mainly includes things like credit card debt, which is some of the worst debt you can possibly get yourself into, as it has historically the highest interest rates. Credit card interest rates usually range up in the double digits, and let's be honest, compound interest doesn't work well when someone's collecting from you. So after you've taken care of your family's basic needs, it would be best maybe to use this new money to pay off high interest debts you might have in your life, as high interest debt is really what's going to eat away at your finances and keep you poor. The next thing to tackle with your stimulus check, if you don't have any high interest debt, is any low interest debt, or using it to contribute to your yearly Roth IRA if you haven't already maxed that out. After your high interest debts, the next best thing is to focus on your low interest debts. This can be things like paying off a car, or paying on your home, or paying on your student loans. That's a big one for me. The toss-up between use it to pay a low interest debt versus your Roth IRA, well, it probably is best to focus on paying off your debt first. However, if you know that they're well managed, you can kind of put it towards one or the other and it's not really going to hurt you. And then the third thing that would be good to put this stimulus check towards, and that is if you've already covered your basic needs, you've already tackled the high interest debt, the low interest debt, or contributing to a retirement account, and that is keeping some extra cash on hand so that you could invest in the stock market. If you've paid any attention to the stock market news over the past 3 to 4 months, you'll see countless amounts of people talking about a possible crash coming in early 2021. Market crashes can actually be a great way to get into trading stocks, as when the market crashes, all the companies are put on a discount basically, and you're able to get in and buy a company for a discount. And then as the market recovers and restores itself, well, then congratulations, you've made money off the stock market. Now, when it comes to playing around with the stock market, everyone will tell you that it's best not to try to time the market. However, when a lot of people are talking about something and a lot of experts are predicting something, it might be good to take heed, take notice, and maybe set some extra cash aside so that you can invest in the stock market. Overall, the stimulus package will probably give a lot of Americans hope, as they'll be better able to take care of their basic needs. And if they've already been able to do that, you can then put your money towards one of those three options which I described in this video. The big stimulus package topic is very hot button right now, and a lot of people are talking about it. And a lot of people are wondering what to do once they receive their checks and when they're going to receive their checks. Hope you all are staying safe out there. I know we got Christmas and New Year's coming up, and those are two typical holidays that we're usually gathered with our families around. If you are going to be gathering around people, make sure you're staying safe. Don't do anything risky to get someone else sick or yourself sick. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.